Now, while her daughter was able to get treatment that day, she's urging the city to do something about this problem. Duke health officials say 23% of their employees have not gotten the vaccine. Well, we don't know how much of a raise it will be. We should know that sometime next month. And I just talked to the woman's family. They say that she was actually driving this SUV. They said that she had her 17-year-old grandson with her when they say someone started shooting at them. If you can see, the snow continues to fall here at McDougal Terrace. It is not sticking to the pavement, which is a good thing, but it is covering the grass. If you'll take a look, it's a very slushy type of snow. This is what kids can expect when they get here. If you'll take a look, you can see they have markers here on the sidewalk. These markers are 6 feet apart. Now, this will keep them 6 feet apart as they wait in line to go get screened inside. Several windows were broken here at this business. If you'll take a look, you can see they've all been boarded up. This is the home where that family lives, but that gunfire actually came from the street behind the family's home. Now, that's how far those bullets traveled. Families out here just want violence to stop. Take a look at this. You can see a stray bullet hit the door of this apartment during a shootout here on Wabash Street last night. Unfortunately, people are getting shot right now. Absolutely. There were 4 people shot over the weekend. So what is being done immediately, like right now, to address this? Yeah, definitely a lot of energy. Let's step inside and see what's going on. Take a look. They've already got the 2020 decorations up. You can hear that music bumping. Well, we know that 7 children were transported to the hospital just as a precaution. Yes, we just got here a few minutes ago. We're right here where it happened. If you'll take a look here, you can see that is the vehicle that crashed into the playground here at Northside Elementary in Chapel Hill. Every single pump is out of gas. They're currently out of all grades of gas. This gas station actually ran out of gas in the middle of the day yesterday. I just went inside to find out when they're going to be able to get more gas. They said they don't know when. They're still waiting to find out. This is something we're seeing all over the Triangle today. I spoke with the governor earlier. He says that they are taking steps to try to get gas into the state as quickly as possible. But for now, the governor is urging everyone to not get gas unless you absolutely have to.
This is CBS 17 News.
Tonight, the husband of a Roxborough woman who was shot and killed in her sleep is speaking out. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rod Carter.
And I'm Liz Ortiz. 56-year-old Angela Jeffers was killed early this morning when someone fired multiple shots at her house. CBS 17's Crystal Price spoke with her husband, who says his wife was the best person in the world.
Yes, Murray Jeffress says his wife was a mother, a friend, and a hard worker. And tonight, he's demanding justice.
It's just not right. She didn't cause no problems with nobody. Nobody.
Murray Jeffress says he was at work early this morning when he got the call that someone had fired multiple shots at his house on Graham Drive around 2 a.m. His wife, Angela, was asleep on the couch when the shots were fired at the house.
So then when I got here, the police informed me that the house had been shot up, and then my wife had got hit multiple times, and they couldn't save her.
Angela Jeffress was a mother of 2. She was just about to retire from GKN Automotive, where she had worked on the assembly line for more than 20 years. Murray says his wife would do anything for anyone.
Sometimes we would go without food just to give somebody else something so they can have. And it's just not right.
Her teen son was also in the home when this happened, but he was not hurt. Police say the investigation is ongoing, but they do not think she was the intended target.
So we're pleading with the community, give us information, bring some peace to this family.
As tonight her family is waiting for justice.
The only thing she might have been guilty of was being asleep at 2 o'clock in the wrong place.
In Roxborough, Crystal Price, CBS 17 News.
Stray bullets from shootings in Durham are impacting innocent families on nearly a daily basis.
Tonight, CBS 17's Crystal Price investigates where some of these bullets have landed and the message victims have for city leaders.
I've lived in Durham. I've never seen it this bad. This is really bad.
Judy Edwards says it's not unusual to hear gunfire at her apartment complex. That's just right across from the Durham Police Department.
When I saw the police department across the street, I said, oh, wow, we're going to be safe, son. Wow, that was not true.
As it was one night last September when she came home to find this.
I saw a hole in my curtain, and I pulled it back. And I said, oh my God, somebody shot in my window.
A stray bullet had flown into her bedroom window, right over her bed.
And I was shocked, just right across the police department. I don't know where does that happen. The officer said, you're lucky, because if you was here, you probably been dead.
Over the last couple of years, I've reported on dozens of incidents in Durham where stray bullets have hit homes, businesses, and cars. I wanted to find out how many times occupied buildings and cars have been hit by bullets. So I reached out to the Durham Police Department to find out. They told me this is something they don't track. So I did my own digging. Using a spreadsheet of shooting events provided by the Durham Police Department, I used those case numbers and looked up every single report of vandalism involving a shooting from 2020 through September 2021 on the city's open data website. I printed out and reviewed every report. Some of the places hit by bullets: a doctor's office, a food bank, and a youth career center. In the heart of downtown Durham, bullets also hit a luxury apartment, a new office building, and even the Durham Police Department's headquarters was hit by a bullet last September, costing the police department $4,000 in damage. None of the reports specify if these were stray bullets or if the shootings were intended. But out of the 467 reports I reviewed, there were at least 11 occupied cars and almost 100 occupied dwellings that were struck by bullets from January 2020 to September 2021.
I'm just fearful that we're not doing too much to stop it from happening.
Reverend Jerry Christian Jr. shows me 6 bullet holes on the side of Russell Memorial CME Church on South Alston.
This one is the one that ricocheted.
It damaged the church's internet box, putting them out thousands of dollars.
This cannot go on when bullets are hitting a safe haven of God's house.
Do you think city leaders are doing enough to address the problem with gun violence in Durham?
No. I wish I could say yes. No, we have new officials. The meet and greet is over. It's time to cook the meat and put it on the plate and do what we need to do.
This stack is 2020. I took these stacks of reports to Durham City Councilman Leonardo Williams.
Until we start to see a decrease in shootings and killings, we're going to keep trying new things.
One of the new things City Council is planning to fund is the gunfire detection technology ShotSpotter that alerts police every time there's gunfire, something that's expected to increase response times to shootings. But Councilman Williams says they must also invest in addressing what's causing these individuals to pick up the guns in the first place.
I'm interested in a multitude of ideas and solutions that is going to address directly what I have in front of me right now.
In Durham, Crystal Price, CBS 17 News. And I have in my hand all of those 467 reports that I reviewed. And it's important to note these are only vandalism cases over the last 2 years. This doesn't include incidents where someone was actually shot.
Oh, amazing research, Crystal. Did police have any comments on what they're actively doing to address this?
Yeah, police were not available to comment on this, but Chief Patrice Andrews has said before the department has created a centralized unit focused on investigating shooting incidents, and she says it has helped them clear more cases in 2021.
That is some terrific reporting and also so disturbing at the same time.
97 occupied dwellings. It's incredible. Wow. Crystal, thank you.
A former North Carolina Central University employee tonight is accused of embezzling almost $1 million from the university. Her name is Kenya Ward, and she was in court this morning for her first appearance.
CBS 17's Crystal Price was the only reporter in the courtroom when she made her first appearance. Crystal, when did all of this start?
Well, according to court documents, all of this started back in 2018. That's when authorities say she started taking money from the university bookstore and from the food services department. But after her court appearance today, she told me she's innocent. Is there anything you want to say?
I'm innocent.
You're in. Do you plan to plead not guilty?
I'm not guilty.
So you didn't do this?
No.
Do you know why they're saying you did?
No.
44-year-old Kenya Ward faces an embezzlement charge and appeared in court this morning. According to the warrant, she worked as a business and technology application analyst, an Eagle Card office manager. The warrant says she embezzled money from the university for more than 3 years and took more than $900,000 from the university's bookstore and the food services departments. No one with NC Central would talk on camera today, but they sent a statement that says they started an investigation after they discovered a misappropriation of funds. They say they have removed personnel and realigned processes. While they think they've addressed all of the issues, they are asking an external firm to recommend additional security measures and procedural changes. And Ward's probable cause hearing has been set for November 23rd. Reporting live in Durham, Crystal Price, CBS 17 News.
All right, Crystal, thanks.